back to school. Most every kid they're back to school now. Everybody's back in.
I would think so, yeah.
If they haven't started yet, they're starting today.
Right,
so
right.
That's pretty much everybody.
Sure.
One thing I've noticed, though, when you get back into school, I would have thought that gas prices would have come down because the travel season is over, and it turns out gas prices are actually up.
I don't understand anything when it comes to prices.
I
think I'm just completely out.
The author of The Upside of Oil and Gas, Jay Young, is here to explain this to us. Jay, why is gas costing more now as opposed to maybe earlier in the summer?
Yeah, and you're right. I mean, it doesn't make sense. And that's the greatest thing and the worst thing about the oil and gas business. You know, the fourth generation guys you mentioned, and you know, it's all about supply and demand at the time. It's all about how much demand do we have and how much supply do we have in the market. And we've not been replenishing the supply since the pandemic. We have not gotten back to full. I mean, I think we're at 600 and something rigs now, and we are not coming full bore back to drilling for oil and gas in the United States. And frankly, I don't know if we ever will.
Well, why is that? Because, I mean, clearly the demand is there.
Yeah, the demand's there, but we're afraid the demand may fall off in the future. And if it does, and we're held with all this oil at cheap prices, I mean, the way to make money in the oil and gas business is to buy low, sell high, right? I mean, put
That's
money
true in
in
everything.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't mean to go so basic, but what during the pandemic, you saw all these people that came in, and all of a sudden they were drill, baby, drill. We're drilling like crazy. We're flooding the markets with oil. Everybody's making money. Then all of a sudden, the rugs pulled out from underneath us with the pandemic. Oil goes to zero, and there's all this money that's out there, hundreds of billions of dollars that's out there. They can't get their money back. So when they can't get their money back, you know, they're scared to go back in. So like right now, when it's like, okay, well, we do have demand. Demand's up. We need for them to come back. They're like, no, that's okay. We're in tech now, or we're over here doing something else because that's a bigger game than we want to go to over there in that oil and gas business. Which is, I feel, for an oil and gas guy or company such as Jay Young King Operating, I like it because it's going to be good for us. Now, I'll show you how to offset the cost of gasoline later on by investing with us or buying an oil and gas stock or doing something else. But I don't feel like the markets are going to come down anytime soon because we're not going to see a huge increase in drilling. Oil and gas companies have already said that. They've made billions and billions of dollars, but they have not come back and said, okay, like every time that's, and I'm, like I said, fourth generation, I've seen the cycles, they're not coming back to drilling this time.
Yeah.
They're sitting on the sidelines buying their stock or giving money back to investors. They're not coming back this time, and that's what's going to keep our supplies down.
All right. This is Jay Young, the author of The Upside of Oil and Gas. There you go, why gas prices are going back up again. It's unfortunate. Thank you, Jay. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. Anytime.
All right.